Hello. I had to restart the stream like 2 minutes into it, so that's fun. Yeah, I'm just warming up slightly before starting playing the level. Also, like earlier today, I got 28 to 100 off stream. Yeah, that was Empanada was one of my first list spam challenges. Back when it was still on the list. I also tried to make like hard spam challenge with the 20 CPS thingy, so I made this. Yeah, like the transition is the hardest part of this too. This is 40 clicks of 60 FPS, 20 CPS. Yeah, let's just go to try to do the actual thing I was gonna do this stream. Play this thing. Also, Go is at 58 because if I'm going from 0. Now that I haven't warmed up like at all yet, I doubt I will be able to do much of anything. My internet just crashed. Like that's the new record for the fastest stream crash for me. Usually it happens like maybe half an hour into the stream. Now it happened like a minute. I don't want to do Globed on stream just because people might scream something not YouTube appropriate. I probably should play from like first I want to do, let's say, from the second duel to 100 this. Yeah, like alternating is better than butterfly clicking. So it's understandable. Hmm. That sounds like a song parody or something. Okay, that was dumb. Like upwards and downwards spam is just putting more or less pressure on the thing you're clicking with. Like, let me show you. If you just click, like this is normal spam, and then if you put more pressure on it, it starts to go up. Like that. Once you learn it, it's not that hard. But I can understand it taking long to learn. It took me like, I think, around half a year to get like basic controlled spam down. Back when I was starting spam. Okay, that's kinda dumb. Uh, EXO with the secret way. Like around a year ago I was thinking of doing that, but back then I was very bad at the game, so maybe like at some point. Okay, nice. 36 to 100. I think that's my first time doing that. Uh, Skylo was the first to complete USKC spam back in like late 2022, I think. Yeah, it was Skyla. Let's try to go from 0 because I'm decently consistent today. I hope I can beat this today, just like... I probably should have beaten this yesterday, because this isn't like that hard level. It's just kinda learny. Took me a day to learn. I definitely could have beaten this yesterday, because I got 90. What the fuck? First attempt from... Okay. Yeah, that coin is pretty hard, so that's expected, but that was a nice run, like, so, so early into the stream. That's nice. I also passed like the beginning of the cube, and that's probably one of the harder parts of this level. The click pan is so weird. I'm pretty consistent. I should probably go like warm up slightly more because my hands are kind of freezing. Or realism. Yeah, I want to beat that level, but it's really hard. Let me like warm up slightly. Two. Nice. I still haven't warmed up that much, but like at least I'm better at 6 FPS spam than yesterday. Yeah, 3 minutes is just straight up not possible. I think the human limit would be like maybe 9 or 10 seconds. Yeah, CBF is allowed on the SCL. I don't think anyone's getting 11 seconds. I need to warm up. Let's do like more 20 CPS thingies, because I want to improve at that. Okay, that was kinda long. Moro Harri. Around a year ago, I was the only one in the world who was able to do this consistently. But now there's many people. Wait a second, I'm getting a call. Okay. I need to warm up. No ei sentään intialainen skämmeri ollut. No, my hands don't really hurt. They just like get tired after a while. I want to verify this. Also, why isn't that one, this thing, invisible? Hello, Pixel. I made a funny level for you. Couple clicks in. Yeah. This is 40 clicks of 60 FPS, 20 CPS. With an impossible transition. Hello, Galbani. Hello, Chaos and ADs. Yeah, nice. I really want to verify this. I think this would be like top 10 even. This is 40 clicks of 60 FPS, 20 CPS. Hello, elves. I made a funny level. Remember how, like yesterday on the stream, I said I wanted to make a like 60 FPS, 20 CPS level that's like 40 clicks long. Now I made that. With an impossible transition. But let me show the whole level. I have the macro right here. I didn't click play. Yeah, that's fun. Nice. You got into a gap. Yeah, I'm not doing that right now. I will probably like grind it out at some point. Now I want to beat this thing. Yeah. Yeah, MM9K just destroyed the previous world record. Okay, that's just a stupid way to die. I passed all the hard parts, except like the last wave transition. Hello, I'm a hamburger. Slay Queen. I'm pretty consistent today. Yeah. Joo, varmasti menee tänään, ainakin uskois. I keep doing that. Yeah. Emma just comes back from the grave and says the most random shit ever. Okay, that's a dumb death. That's not a hard part. Well, at least I'm consistent with the first two duels. And probably the last duel as well. Because that's like way easier than the first two. With this consistency, I would hope that I beat it fairly quickly. If I beat it today, like in, I don't know, like fast, should I like immediately just go to practice in the next extreme? More, my me on stream. Oh fuck. Oh god, sequel to Foxtail. Okay, that's expected. Oh god. The difficulty phase removed at the end. Oh god. Foxtail sequel would be something else. Pastel's demise. I should beat Foxtail, but I'm not gonna do it on stream. Even though there's like nothing explicit in the level anymore. Okay, why did... How am I holding for too long? Hello, Toru. Oh god. You moaned in the mic. Oh fuck. Okay, that was scuffed. Just sen takia Harri on modi. Okay, I didn't click fast enough. Bubawamba. Oh god. Yeah, like this is surprisingly fun to play. This is the second most disliked extreme currently. Yeah, this is rated. Yeah, this is so fun for some reason. Like the duels flow so well. How did I hold for too long? No, this is not made by Kermal. Totta. Muistaakseni tää joku ehkä vähän yli 2 vuotta. No, this Slado still has more dislikes. Oh fuck, I knew that would happen. Okay. I knew I would die there at least once. Yeah, at least I can change the title. 97. How close was I? Where's the hide UI? No. Where's the hide pause menu? Yeah, I was decently close. That timing is like pretty hard to disable hitboxes. Se on periaatteessa vaan like lihasmuistia. Täytyy muistaa, että missä kohtaa klikkaa. But at least I'm consistent. Now this makes for a good like highlights video. Niin totta. Okay, that's not a hard part. That was so scuffed, the spam. I think this is slightly easier than Bloodbath, according to the AR EDL. Let's see. Bloodbath 607 and this 7. Okay, yeah, this is like 100 spots below Bloodbath. Yeah, this is surprisingly fun. I would recommend. Okay, I knew I would die there again. The coin is really like tight input, and it's like half blind, so. How am I so consistent? Okay, that's kinda dumb. Yeah, like, for some reason it's really easy to hit that portal if you're not careful. The hardest part about the last duel is the transition into it. Definitely. I'm so consistent. Never mind. That's kind of damn death, but well, that portal is probably the hardest part of the way, but yeah. Yeah, this gets incredibly consistent. There's like couple clicks that are pretty hard. Like there's the coin routes are pretty hard, but they are optional. So I'm just going for coins because I have no idea why. Okay, yeah, that transition can mess up sometimes. How is this so consistent? After you learn every part properly, this becomes so incredibly consistent. Yeah, like I died to the very last, like the jumps. There's 3 spikes you gotta jump over. It's like surprisingly tight timing. I hoped I would fluke that part, but oh well. This is pretty fun level, so I don't complain. I keep dying to that portal for some reason. It's not that hard. Yeah, like I have beaten SoundCloud I think 5 times. I don't actually remember. It might be 4. It was like so long ago. Like the time I was verifying the longest what. Okay, I missed the orb. Like the second coin is surprisingly easy. SoundCloud is not list worthy. Yes, nice. Yeah, thank God I didn't die to the last spikes again. Nice. Yeah, this level is so fun. Also, most of my attempts are all like 5k, I think. Yeah. Also, typo. Well, I don't care. Joo, tää on yllättävän hauska. How many, like, victors does this? Oh, wow. 27th on the leaderboards. Nice. Let's see. Does my data save? I don't think it does, but worth the shot. Now, there's two things I could do. I could just do random spam challenges and other stuff like that, or just immediately start learning a new extreme. Which should I do? Realism. I think there's like a easy extreme called Helios. I think I could do that pretty easily or pretty fast. Yeah, I'm gonna make a poll. Let's do that. Oh fuck, my internet started tweaking again. Oh, let's hope that like stops. Yeah, my internet might like crash in a couple of minutes, so let's hope that doesn't happen. The random stuff is finning. Yeah, like first of all, let me like close the game and open it again, just so that it saves locally, so I don't lose any data if my game crashes. Frozen Cave is way too hard. Yeah, random stuff is winning. Let's just do the random stuff. I might still like learn learn Helios at some point, but for now I'm gonna do the random stuff. Let's first do. Also, I forgot to take like a clip of me beating extreme, so I would probably have to like go find the clip from stream, but I don't care. Also, I'm gonna change the title. Yeah. I'm so inconsistent on this. Let's do some 20 CPS stuff because I want to try to get like on the level MM9 case at. That's kind of long. Let's try to get far on this. The hacker mouse. Yeah, like this is completely uncapped. Well, like technically it has a CPS cap, but it's at like 50. Didn't mean to do that. This transition is so inconsistent. SCL roulette, maybe at some point. Let's try like G502, like this kind of spam. Okay. Okay. That's kinda long. Because of the CPS cap this has, I think like for me it's slightly more consistent on the Kane 120. This click pan is so dumb. Let me actually like put this mouse right there so I don't have to get it from the shelf every time I want to use it. Anglerfish without the portal. Yeah. That was pan. I'm surprisingly consistent on this. Yeah, DSL upside down. Let's do like try to do realism or get somewhere. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is around 7.5 seconds. I think this would be my longest by like 0.1 or 2 seconds. Yeah, my longest is still 7.43, I think. Yeah, that was insane, that one VC. Like that day I was so consistent. Yeah. Maybe I'm getting some of my 6 FPS consistency back. Yeah, K is definitely better than me. Oh yeah, I do. Oh yeah, my internet is kind of dying. I have no idea why it sometimes does that. Let's just try to do like 58 to 100 on ESKC. My internet is so bad. Also, I've had the warming up text there the whole time. Yeah, my internet is so bad. I hope like when I beat the level, I hope that wasn't that low quality. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's good to know. I'm probably gonna have to restart the stream again. If it keeps doing this. Yeah, let me actually try the G502 because yes. Yeah, probably. I have no idea. Was it on the G512 or G502? Now I think my internet is slightly more stable, but it still lags like hell. I think Me Too 4 did play with the G502, at least for some levels. I remember I remember them like beating the Jeremiah on G502. You know what I should do? I should like beat Pepino on this for 3 list points. The transition is so annoying. Yeah. Why is the transition so stupid? I can't really like keep up like 22.5 CPS for that long. I can do like 21. Neon burst. That's a thing too. I should finish that almost. Yeah, like I can do over 22, but for I can't keep that up for longer than like 1 or 2 seconds. I'm so bad at this kind of spam. Yeah, my internet is so shit. One thing I should also do is just Jade Corridor. Definitely do this. Hello, Nameless. Yeah, like you're so good at this kind of control spam. Yeah, like I'm so bad at that. This thing. I tried to beat this on the G512 like a while back. I remember Miapao saying that this would be like top 10 on G512, but what about uncapped? Yeah. I don't think I'll like beat this on in general unless I play on like this. I just go down. Yeah, I use CBF for like some like challenges and that kind of stuff, but not like rated levels. Oh yeah, this thing. This I wanted to beat just because I was playing Sand Circles back then. Okay, I'm so bad at that. Pinewood. Yeah. Bedrock Dance is overrated. There's a lot of levels I want to beat. Yeah. Let me actually get the straight fly thingy. If my intent would work. Which it doesn't seem to want to work. Nice. How much has this changed since the last time I checked this? How long does this even load? The final flight is still top 1. 3 coins finale. I think I wanted to beat this at some point. Let me try. I don't think CBF is allowed for this. Final flight. Yeah, I've beaten Flight of Hell with like 2 hands. Not Final Flight, I meant. 3 coins finale. This thing. I've beaten Flight of Hell with like alternating. How many like clicks? Okay, this is 12 clicks. Evil by Gallagher. Nah. Does this have any Victus? No. I'm kinda bad at straight fly, so. Six FPS, 15 frame perfect chip. I would assume so because I think like on the SFCL there's a lot of like that kind of stuff, but I'm not sure. Yeah. Bloodlust almost off the list. That's crazy. yeah, good luck on the longest what. One thing I wanted to do is invisible crescent. Just because why the fuck not? Crescent. Not crescendo. I'm inconsistent on 60. Yeah, I want to like beat don't even 2, but it's really hard. Let me try. Don't even. Yeah, yeah, I saw that message. Yeah. Why did Me Too 4 decide to do this? I must say though that whenever you get fights, really satisfying. But yeah, I probably should. Incomplete. Yeah. I think I have like 40 on uncapped, but I'm not sure. 22. Okay, that's kinda nice. 35. Yeah, like I think the 40 was like a fluke from like 20. Yeah, like, yeah, don't even is very stupid. And there's also the last spam after this, so I think if I ever get past the first, I will die there like at least 3 times. Like, that's so dumb. The last spam is so inconsistent. Yeah, like, I think some just wanted a top 1 back when the K55 was allowed. It's made like whatever. Yeah. This is so dumb. Yeah, this is. I would say this is underrated. Like, this is only like 3 seconds, but it's still really hard. Where is it now? Don't even. Top 10. Okay, that's underrated as hell. Let's try my condolences. If I could spell correctly, thank you. Yeah, my stream is lagging again. Yeah, I remember you beating this on mobile, or the 60 FPS version. I'm pretty sure Pixel has like 40 on this, on uncapped. 53 or 54, okay. Okay, my hands are dying. Should I, like, learn the extreme demon now? Why do I keep doing that? Yeah, I remember that. I think on the SL archive I have the clip uploaded there. 44. Okay, nice else. Helios. Is this? Or should I? Yeah, like I remember this. I have like. I remember playing this like ages and ages ago. Let's try. I have the hitbox thingy. Like this, I remember that this level is like really easy extreme. Okay, that's kinda dumb click. Yeah, at least this beginning feels really easy. Why can't you buffer that? Or why can't you just hold there? Yeah, this seems really easy. Is this just holding? Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is holding too. Yeah, this really seems like a really easy extreme. I could definitely probably get this done in a day. What is this? What am I supposed to do here? Oh yeah, just click that. And now this is like dual wave thingy. Okay, this is kind of confusing. Okay, that's... did my stream crash? Okay.